evening everyone, my name is Linda Rossi. My register number is ur15cs223. Today I am going to explain the fifth lab exercise in arrays and strings. So now first we are asked to write a function called reverseIt, which reverses a string, and we are asked to use a for loop which swaps the first and last scatters and so on. And we have to pass the string to the function reverseIt, and we are asked to write a program to exercise this function. So now the program should get a string from the user. It has to call reverseIt and print out the result, and then we have to test the program using the Napoleon's famous phrase, that is able was I saw album. So now the program coding goes this way. So now first here I am giving the hash include IO string, that is I am declaring the header files, and then for the library functions I am using namespace std, and here I am using a function reverseIt, and I am passing a argument as str. Okay, so now here I am passing str in the pointer variable, and then in the main function first I am declaring the required variable to store the string of size 100, and then I am asking the user to enter the string, and I am storing it in str, and then I am declaring two other variables, that is n and temp, for the reversing operation. So now each word in each string's last character is a null character. So now here I am using a loop for n is equal to 0, string index of n not equal to null character n plus plus. So now because a sentence contains more than one words, we are using this. So now when it finds a null word, it will be again incremented. Okay, so now the next is I am using another loop. Int I is equal to 0, j n is equal to n minus 1, I less than n by 2, I plus plus, and j plus plus. So now here first I am initializing I is equal to 0. So now this points to the first letter of the word, and j points to the last letter of the word. And then after that I am using a condition I less than n divided by 2, and then at the end of the execution of each loop I am incrementing I and I am decrementing j, and then I am swapping the two letters found at str I and str of j, and then I am passing str to the reverseIt function, and I am displaying it in the output screen. So now I will show you the output. So this is the output. Able was I saw Elba. So now this is actually a sentence in which both the last and the front letters, when they are reversed, it gives you the same string. So now I will show you with another one output also. So now you can see that each letter has been the string has been reversed. Now coming to the next program, we are asked to write a C++ program to merge two arrays and sort the elements of these two different arrays in a single stretch. So now let me show you the program coding. So now first here I am using the header file and the library functions here, and then in the int main in this function, so now I am declaring a set of variables. So now first is I am asking the user to enter the number of elements in the first arrays. We have to merge two arrays and then we have to sort. So I am asking the user to enter the number of elements for the first array, and I am storing it in n1, and here I am using a simple loop to store all the elements of the first array, and I am storing it in C in A of I. So now here I am using I is equal to 0, I less than n 1, I plus plus, and k plus plus. So now here I am storing each value of the array A to C, and then after that here I am actually doing the sorting. So now if I am using two loops here for I is equal to 0, I less than n n1 I plus plus, and then the inner loop for I is equal to I plus 1. So now checks with the second. So now the 0 index is the first letter, and initially J is the second letter. So now I am checking whether the both the elements of the array, and then I am swapping it. So now I keep swapping, and only if it is less than, I am swapping the numbers, and then I am displaying the sorted array, the first sorted array. And then I am asking the user to enter the elements of the second array, and I am doing the same process. And here also I am copying the values of b in C of k, and then the same process continues. I am doing the same thing, and I am sorting the next array, and I am displaying the second array. And then in the last, I am combining both arrays, and after sorting I am displaying. And then here there is another array. So now this array is doing the same job, but here the condition is I less than n1 plus n2. So now it combines both the elements of the two different arrays, and then the sorting is carried out. So now let me show you the output. So first we are asked to enter the number of elements in the first array. So I am entering the elements: -8, 4, 7. So now I have entered here a sorted array. The next array I will enter different elements: 1, -8, 3, 2. So now you get the sorted array, and after combine and sorted array. So here I have entered 2, -8. So now those two comes, and then 1, 2, 3 from the second array, and 4 and 7 from the first array. Thank you.